I'm right here, Your Honor.
Oh! Do you require some form of elevation?
Yes, that would be great, Your Honor.
Very well then. Bailiff, please go and retrieve a soap box.
Yeah, this is better, thank you.
Very well. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
I'm Mike Minay, and I'm a university student is an occupation, right? Well, my dad's company, Minay Loans, is very successful, and I plan to be his successor, so I guess I could be an apprentice, I think.
Something tells me this guy has a good occupation.
Now, Mike, please tell us everything that I saw and heard.
Alright, well, one like this, I'm pretty sure.
Just tell us your side and you'll be clear.
And dog. Man, this guy does have
The defense has been quiet lately. Are you ready to proceed with the cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. All right, let's see what you have to say, little man.
Well, I was going for my evening jog that day, and my usual route takes me through those apartments. I was glancing around, and at the third floor window, maybe, it was some lower level. Anyways, when I looked up, I saw the victim looking out the window. When all of a sudden, bang! When the glass landed near my feet, I hid. Another student came up and asked me to call the police. The killer must have been good with guns, though. I'm pretty sure he was anyways. I mean, the bullet went clean through the stomach.
To further prove this theory, the defendant did in fact have a hunting license, so that's where he got his training. Except this time, he was hunting for more than game.
But the witness didn't even see the defendant at the crime scene. How does he even know that Lucas was the killer?
The defendant was seen then by many people entering the apartment. Not only that, but his yearbook was found at the crime scene.
A yearbook? What's so special about that?
Well, you see, the yearbook belonged to the defendant. Not only that, but on the page of the yearly calendar, the day of the murder was crossed off. There is a note left on it, and it read, "Head to Fletcher's this day." Very important. And I'm sure everyone here knows why that is.
It seems like the defendant is still our prime suspect.
Agreed. The defendant is going to the slam book. His guilt is as clear as day. Ha ha.
Wait. Clear as day. I got it!
Objection!
Mike, you claim to have seen Fletcher get shot, but if it was in the evening, as you said it was, how did you see him get shot?
Hey, I think I know what I saw. What makes you think I couldn't see well?
Well, you see, Mike, it was very dark outside at the time of the murder, which means it couldn't have given you a very clear sight of what was happening. In fact, the only way you could have seen what was happening is not if you were only close to the crime scene, but staring at it for more than a glance. Not only that, but you claim that glass littered at your feet, when in fact, it spilled all over inside the crime scene, which could mean that also the bullet must have come from outside.
What? No!
Order! 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 This raises an important question to the prosecution.
Is the defense claiming that our witness murdered Fletcher? The gunshot wound is to the stomach, yet the victim was 3 floors above him. Not only that, but Lucas's prints are on his gun.
Let me explain how I think this all occurred. Mr. Mike Minay, you said you were like an apprentice to your father's business?
Yeah, he gave me a good amount of money to lend to lots of people. He told me if I didn't earn a certain percentage of profit, then I would be his successor. But why?
And tell me, was not one of your clients, Lucas Enval, the defendant?
Yeah, he was, but so what?
What's the defense's line?
Well, you see, Your Honor, one of Lucas's causes of death was in fact by Mike. Since he couldn't repay by his deadline, he went to Fletcher for his loan to help pay off his debt.
Well, I suppose that's a probable theory. Objection!
Oh, but what if it did, Mr. Glitterton? What if Lucas needed to find a way out of his debt before an increase due to interest? That's where Fletcher comes in. He's rich enough to bail him out. Of course, that would ruin someone's plans at becoming an apprentice to a certain loan company. I'm talking about Mike Minnie. That's when he learned that Fletcher and Lucas were friends. He could have ruined his plans to become an apprentice, and therefore had motive to kill him.
But Lucas could have easily gotten there before him.
Objection!
Under normal circumstances, but what if Lucas went back to his house or something? Something as a repayment gift for all the nice things that Fletcher was going to do for him. Something special for him. Something important.
You mean like...
That's right. Barry's hunting sidearm he loved hunting with. You see, Lucas went back to his house in order to get his gun, but he couldn't find it because it must have been stolen by the real murderer. Regardless, he decided to go back to Fletcher's house to not make him worry. Sadly, that's when he walked in at the wrong time. That's when Fletcher got killed, when Christina walked into a room, the gun was found with Lucas, and therefore framed him to be the murderer.
You think your theory is so broken, but you forgot one simple fact, Mr. Bailey. How come Mike's tricks aren't on the gun?
Objection!
Easy. It's those stylish gloves he wears. That's why there's no handprints on the gun.
But how can you prove that it was in fact Mike who shot them?
Objection!
Simple. Gunpowder residue.
Gunshot residue?
That's right. Gunshot residue leaves a marking of gunpowder every time it's fired by its user on the user's hand. In fact, why don't we test to see if Mr. Minnie's glove has the same gunpowder as the gunpowder from the crime scene? After all, you are innocent, aren't you? So, M-Dog, are you ready to confess the crime?
Yeah, it's true. I needed my father's respect, and Fletcher was in the way. How could you?
I see. Well, what's the jury's decision?
We, as the jury, find the defendants not guilty.
Very well. Then the case for Mike Monet will be held at a later date. Court dismissed.